We're going to talk
Welcome.
about Fortnite again.
I mean, we can talk about Fortnite. I'm always down to talk about Fortnite. Alright, welcome back. It's challenge number 20. We're back here again with KW6S.
Hello.
Up there is. And Zonies.
Howdy.
I will put the last week's rules up on the screen before we get into the submissions from last week. But I guess let's just get into it. This first one is from Grand Crackers, called Seventh Sea of Rye. This is themed to Queen's album, Queen 2. Very creative name.
I didn't know they made a second one.
I guess they did. Oop, I don't know, let's change.
Yeah, make sure you're
There we
showing
go. I never changed my FOV before as well. Alright, and then obviously for copyright purposes and filming a YouTube video, unfortunately the album coaster soundtracks are muted.
Yeah.
Very interesting first element there, I like that. I like the little back and forth. Back and forth is always good. I feel like it's not done enough. Ooh.
Yeah. Swing it.
Treble launch?
Oh. Yeah, we're going back.
In the description, they also gave us some credits for some 3D assets. What is it? The pirate ship, the castle. Over the top. Oh, I gotta take another look at that spike. That looked cool. It looked like, I wasn't paying attention, I was reading the description, but it looked like the one on Circuit Breaker. Keeping a
Oh, did you mean top hat? I thought you meant, okay.
Oh no, I'm at the spike. I just wasn't looking.
Circuit breaker.
The
Long time.
The Gerstlauer.
Okay, palindrome.
Yes, that's the one.
Circuit breaker is the tilt coaster. You know.
Oh, same
Yeah.
park. Yeah, I'm at Palindrome. And into the brakes.
What an interesting ride.
Yeah.
Very nice. And I personally have not listened to that album, but oh yeah, it is Beyond Vertical. And it's still pretty cool though. With the working switch track. With the working, like, damn, alright. Yeah, I personally have not listened to this album, but I'm assuming this is some kind of pirate theme at least, with a castle and pirate ships. Oh, I like the station on the dock. That's cool.
I think they did get the switch a little wrong. I might be wrong, but I think every time Intimate does a switch track, it dips after the switch before it goes uphill again, so that if it were to like roll back, it doesn't roll back into an untransferred track.
Yeah.
Yes. Does it do that?
No, it does not dip.
It doesn't, but it looks like they hid the real transfer table right here, so you can't really do it with the NoLimits limitations. I'm assuming it's intended to.
The no limits limitations.
There seems there's far too many of those these days.
More like yes limits.
Ooh, more like a couple limits.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, this is
I mean,
really
the
cool.
further you get in the game, the more limits you find.
That's fun. Yeah, they got a whole
That's
lot of
cool.
stuff back here. Yeah, again, I'm not super familiar with this album, but it seems that you have created a nice little world here to go along with it. Damn, that's like really Outer Banked. Very nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Alright, this one is by Benji, called Zopa, and themes to the album of that title by U2.
Interesting. Those cool.
Is this Smiler Trains? It said, inspired by the Smiler, coaster mirrors the album's themes of confusion with many inversions. The park would most likely contentiously claim 15.
That is a crazy start. Like it's like
That is
like S-Bend.
It's like
I'm gonna count the inversion. So far, Route 1.
that's like the Ride to Happiness one, but
Yeah.
it changes its mind once it's there.
2.
Gotta get that drop in.
Funky.
3.
Gender roll. That's the
4.
that's the canonical name.
5.
Some kind of banana roll.
6.
I like how it's not just inversions. 7?
Yeah, it's not just inversions, and the inversions are also very varied.
Yeah. I don't know if that was an inversion. I don't know if that was it.
It's a Calvin overbank. It's like a Calvin wall stall. Where it's
Oh, that
banked at,
last
like,
one. That last one reminds me of Monster. Adventureland.
7. 8.
Yeah.
The Bulgarian twice twisting velocity knot.
Yes.
9.
Ooh, that was a little bit of a turn on that hill. I like that.
10.
There was another with a like curve as well. It's like so interesting.
Just to have it on a hill that size is cool.
12.
Yeah. It's got some good speed here.
13.
Jeez, yeah, this keeps its speed really well.
14.
And we still have a whole other block. Jeez.
Yeah.
From home.
Okay, I guess they did count that one overbank as an inversion, I guess, so.
I would count it. I think that hits 135.
Well, let's go find it. Let's go
Yeah,
find it.
if I can. This one right here.
We'll argue pedantics.
Yeah,
I think that counts. I think that counts.
I count that.
Yeah,
That's
that
an
counts.
inversion.
Ooh.
That's upside down.
That's really close.
I would feel upside down riding that, I would think.
I would as well. I think that might only be like 125, but that's really close. I think it counts. Oh, wait, that drop inside the banana roll? That's so cool.
Oh, yeah. It's also like
That's
a little...
more framing.
I like the fact that there's multiple units going through at the same time. Kind of
Yeah.
dual kind of a thing going on.
Yeah. Very smiler.
Smoiler.
Very mindful. Very demure. Yeah, this is cool. I also like how the second lift isn't the same exact drop as the first. I feel like this is a lot more varied than Smiler is.
Yeah.
Because Smiler is definitely approaching that, like... I don't know, I haven't been on it, so I can't really say too much, but it feels like it's approaching that repetitive point. Because this feels a lot more comfortable with it. I like the cars too. Is that a Cybertruck?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, very cool. I haven't listened to this album again, but this is pretty cool. Very nice.
Great.
Alright, let's see the next one here. Alright, this one is by Vertical Thrills. It's called F1 Quadrillion, themed to the Post Malone album F1 Trillion, which I also have not listened to, but I'm aware of. Oh, inspired by the deluxe version, F1
Oh, I know
Trillion
Post Malone.
Long
He's the
Bed.
guy that was, he was at Kane's for a little bit.
Yeah, I think. It says inspired by the deluxe version.
That's the most I know him from, is going through the Kane's drive-thru and seeing his cardboard cutout there.
Oh, that's right. He did do that with Canes, didn't he?
Yeah, I think Ice-T's been doing it a bunch.
Damn.
That's all I really know him for, is for Kane's.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, I know of him from like a lot of.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with a number of his things, but I don't actively listen to him.
Yeah.
This one also says it's a Mac launch that breaks Smiler's record with 15
Oh,
versions.
Inverted airtime hill.
Oh wait, was it?
Yeah.
Let's go. I gotta look at that one again. 4 launches and 8,700 feet. The album is an hour and 27 minutes. So 87 minutes, yeah. Very steep launch.
One thing that I am noticing kind of happened with this and the last one is that it's very clear that they're just trying to go for a length thing, and the layouts are kind of lacking a concise form factor. But
That's fair. That's fair. Well, that's also kind of my fault with the prompt. I guess I didn't realize how actually long an hour-long album is when it comes to the numbers for that. So that one's on me. I'm not going to complain about all that. Another launch. Funky. I like that.
That's a really interesting element. After
yeah,
that
I like that. It's like a track and fire corkscrew stall.
So a lot of like interesting transitions between elements on this one. Like it's not just straight from one element to the next. Like a lot of like little shimmies and S curves and like zigzags.
Yeah, which is definitely a good thing.
I was just imagining being on a roller coaster this long.
Well, I'll take it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
There we go. They also said, senior album inspiration speaks for itself with the pickup truck diving towards the thing, which is made out of default trailers. That's funny.
Amazing. Art.
Hey, anything is a scalable build shape if you know what you're doing. Oh, you are so right. Let's go. Inverted airtime hill.
Yeah.
We stay winning. Yeah, very nice. I agree. Very long. Feels kind of drawn out, but like that's a matter of the prompt. That's not on you. And I think you definitely kept a good amount of variation and speed going the whole time. Anyways, this is a fun element too.
That's crazy.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I didn't even process that. That's awesome.
Crazy outer like reverse sidewinder type deal.
That's almost like one of my elements in a way.
They stole it from you. You gotta steal it.
I gotta steal it back. That's kind of cool. Yeah, sick. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Alright, this one is by Anna Werewolf. It's called Flatline. Theme to the album Transmissions by Starset. Not familiar with this album.
Track tire launch. Interesting choice.
Funky.
Outer Bank.
That's a tight roll.
That's a very tight roll. Oh, let's go! Big fan of that.
He's back.
That's like the Vekoma coming to Gronelund.
It's the airtime trebuchet, buddy.
Oh yeah.
I looked at that layout again recently. I did not realize how fire it was.
The
It's reverse. Oh.
Yeah, the Vekoma. That's
Oh yeah.
a good layout.
Hang time for
Considering the restrictions they had to work with, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a very weird place to put a ride in general, considering how much they're also trying into that space.
Yeah, that whole park is. It's just so everything on top of each other. Yeah. Very nice.
It's a cool sequence of elements. I like the inverted launch into that kind of a
into this like
rolling
twisting.
dive and airtime hill.
Yeah.
It's almost like a flying snake dive, but it starts
Yeah.
Yeah.
with an upside down launch. I think it works.
Yeah, I think it should rip through just a little faster.
Yeah, it takes a little bit slow, but it's okay. It's okay. And then super steep airtime hill.
Yeah. It almost reminds me of like an X car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a very X car.
Actually, this whole the Humpty Bump launch.
Yeah, Humpty Bump launch.
Yeah.
If Mountain kept making real roller coasters, they would make something like this.
Yeah, actually. Very nice. And gotta throw in the... Oh, they took the shells off. That's funny. Very nice. Awesome. Yeah, again, not familiar with this album, so I can't tell how much it went into it or not, but very nice. Let's see the next one. Alright, this one is by TB. It's called Ephemeral? I don't know if
What
I'm
album is
pronouncing that
this?
right. It is themed to Siamese Dream by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Interesting. What an interesting choice of ride model as well.
Yeah, for sure.
This is probably going to be like a cracked out one, like Alpine Fury.
Oh, probably,
Yeah.
for sure.
Mr. B stays winning.
Yeah, definitely getting the Magnuson vibes. Oh, and he did a Premiere internship too, didn't he? So that's like still true.
He works at Premiere. That's
yeah,
the joke.
that's yeah. So it works. See, I was looking at the hot air balloon in the back here for the Mr. Magnuson,
Yeah.
which also has like the same color palette ish.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. He really stays winning if he got double reference there.
Yeah.
He's cool though.
Yeah, he was asking about you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, when me and Nether and Kelton went up to go talk to him at IAPA.
Ah,
He was like, I
damn.
remember when and Tim came.
That's so
and Kyle
cool.
came. I was like, yeah, I'll have to let you know.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Gotta come
yeah,
back.
because I met him
Not
at
Mr. B.
IAPA. I do, because I met him at IAPA in 2018,
Yeah.
and we hung out for like half the day. It was really cool.
Nice.
I think he was doing the Premiere internship at that time, but I guess he's full-time there now.
Yeah. Down St. Pete.
That's so cool. I thought they were in Baltimore.
Yeah, they used to be. But they opened an office down in St. Pete a few years ago, and all the engineers have relocated down there. It's pretty much just the salespeople and the president that are up in Baltimore now. But even then, the president kind of swings between Baltimore and St. Pete. So
Interesting. I don't know if that's better. I feel like you could have gone a lot of places
yeah,
away from Baltimore and ended up in a better spot, but...
Well, I don't know.
This is taking so long to load. What's going on here?
yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I mean, I grew up in next to St. Pete, so I enjoyed my childhood. I'll say that.
Yeah, my grandparents are from Tampa.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I've been. I think I've been over there a little bit, but not. I've never been to like Miami.
Yeah.
I need to go to the Everglades. All right, we're back. Oh,
Yay.
damn, I'm lagging a little bit. We got a brand new monitor here as well, so hopefully this is I'm sure the video looks exactly the same. And definitely going for the Alpine Fury.
Yeah, I've always had a feeling Premiere could do something crazy, but they just have never gotten the budget to do it.
Yeah.
That's true. I feel like
Until
Premiere,
Alpine Fury.
Yeah.
Until Alpine Fury.
Premiere
Finally.
has been really on top of a lot of parts of their game. Double zero G roll like that.
Yeah, it's good. It's just their trains are so
It's just the trains. The trains are ass. The trains are so bad. Also,
But they track really, really well.
I know,
So
that's the
smooth.
Yeah,
problem.
it's interesting.
The trains are awful. They're so uncomfortable. They look terrible. It's just
But
generally
they
bad.
ride
But
the
they
rails
ride
so good.
amazing. Ooh.
nice stall.
That's a crazy stall.
It looks like your top skybox is rotated wrong too.
Whoops.
It's fine. Ooh, I like
Still
that.
a dope ride.
Yeah.
Rolling off the brakes.
Roll off, yeah.
I'm getting, I know it's a premiere, not a Mauer, but I'm getting a little bit of Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket in this as well.
Oh yeah, with the black.
I could see that.
Going away. I'm so excited to ride Rocket again.
Yeah, you should.
I still haven't been on it. I need to go back and go on it.
You're gonna
Go
have
on
to
it before it
this year,
closes.
probably.
That's what I keep hearing.
This is the end.
I might try and make it to Horror Nights because I've never been down there
Yeah,
for
go
that
to Horror
either.
Nights.
I went like a week ago for my first time. I'm going back next year for sure.
Yeah, that was a cool layout.
Yeah, this is really cool. This first like sequence with the little dip and then into the roll going the same way is cool.
It's getting
I'm
heated.
excited for Alpine Fury.
Same.
And I feel like I don't know that much about the Smashing Pumpkins. I'm not familiar with this album either. Clearly, I don't know. We just have different music tastes or something. If I haven't recognized any, but from what I understand of them, this is the right vibe.
I hope these creators will upload their own videos of just, showing the ride going through, synchronized with the audio or whatever.
Yes, with
Or
the proper music.
Yeah.
I like the big wave turn. And the stall over the... whatever that is. Going a little more conceptual on this one. And then the spiral into the end. Lots of these little back and forths, which I think I like. Into the brakes. Very cool. And the hot air balloon, of course. Damn, that's long. All the way over there? That's crazy. Alright, very nice. Let's take a look at the next one here. Oh, I didn't even... In the additional comments it said, this park will take long to load, so feel free to read the description. I didn't even read it. My bad. Here, I'll read it just now and crop it into the video. It says, while the album represents the feeling of isolation, it also leans to the idea of finding your way through the world and its most difficult obstacles. Per Reddit, Siamese Dream represents one's connectedness with people, what you love, getting out of your comfort zone, dealing with your issues, and accepting who you are and loving yourself. Ride is meant to symbolize the acceptance and euphoric nature, hence the almost dreamlike and exaggerated scenery. But the intensity of the ride reminds you of the turmoil that can still be felt within and what one might need to overcome to find their inner peace. Yeah, I think you did a good job with it. Alright, this one is by John Hines. It's called Origin, a Muse Experience. Themes to Origin of Symmetry by Muse. Album length is 55 minutes and 3 seconds, and track length is 55 minutes and or 5,500 feet. Oh, this is cool.
Oh, what?
Oh, I really like the really harsh lighting.
I recognize some of the imagery here. I'm not like huge into music. I've listened to a couple of their albums. I think this is one of the ones I've listened to.
I've only listened to one of their albums, and it's not this one.
Football!
Touchdown!
Or
Wait, that's a field goal.
That's a field goal.
Field goal!
Field goal, yeah.
I don't watch football, clearly.
I don't either.
yep.
I just grew up in Texas.
Yeah, I don't think football is a enthusiast sport.
Field goal, that's what, 3 points, I think? The field goal's 3 points,
I think. Wait.
Another 3
No,
points.
I thought a field goal was 1. Wasn't the touchdown?
No, touchdown 7.
I thought the touchdown was 6, and then the field goal was the extra 1.
I think.
Oh, you might be right. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, sports balls, whatever.
Clearly, we're sports fanatics here. Yeah, this is really cool.
I
though.
didn't even notice you launched on top of the guitar.
Oh, that's cool. Sick.
Down the frets.
plunging through the... Oh,
Oh, that's a deep well.
wait, that's cool. That's cool. How'd you do that? And it's even got a little bit of parallax in the bottom. Damn,
Go
okay.
down there.
Don't be shy. Go down there. You can't go all the way
Oh,
down.
is
It's below
it?
the world.
Oh, interesting.
But it's the bar, or the texture in the bottom is below the bottom of the well. It's not just on there.
Yeah.
So you get
I
a
wonder
little
if
bit
that's
of perspective.
skybox. Think that might be lower skybox?
I don't think so. I think it's just a model. Because you can place, as long as the origin of the model is inside of the world border, you can have elements of the model extend beyond the world border.
Okay.
But you just can't, access them with the player. You can access them in a coaster, and a coaster can go outside of the world border, but the spline cannot go outside of the world border. And if you try and stand on a coaster as it's going outside of the world border, you will get stuck.
Interesting.
But this is really cool. This is definitely, based
I
on
do
the
feel
album
like we
cover.
are
Yeah.
missing a lot of what we're supposed to get out of these by having all the audio muted.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, but that means creators go upload to your channel and.
I mean, it's not like you get monetized.
Like they,
Yeah, you have a lot. Wow. Wait, did you add the goalpost thing as a background tree? How did you do that? Is that a background object that's built into NoLimits? Because I never figured out how to make those.
I wonder if it's more of that origin stuff. It's just a
Yeah, I mean it could be.
model trick.
But it looks like, there's a suspicious, lack of them on the outside here, and then it picks up again when you get way out. It looks like the NL2 world border ends right here, and then they start like they're part of the background foliage. That's really cool if it is. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Well, it's outside of it at least. Damn, you're gonna have to tell me how to do that. But you don't have to, but still. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because I've had some projects where the background looks terrible because I couldn't know how to change the background trees. Sick. But yeah, very cool. Go see if they upload a video and listen to this the intended way. Very nice. Let's see the next one here. Alright, this one is by One Zenith. It's called Dutchman, and it's themed to the album Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. It says, modern take on the Flying Dutchman Stingray with custom track it supports. Coaster was originally meant to be themed, but due to a lack of time and motivation, turned out unthemed.
Oh. I love flying roller coasters.
I don't know how to get a POV of them sensibly.
This is how you would get it. I think just that is fine.
I'm just gonna
No,
do it that way.
no, absolutely
No.
not. It's a
No.
flying coaster. Don't do this, please, for the love of God. There you go. Just tilt up. That's fine.
enjoy the ride.
I guess. I like this custom track. Oh, you got the wing, the rollover drop. I guess what would that be? A Raven drop?
So maybe you shouldn't concern yourself too much with element names. Sometimes. But god damn it, I swear to God, if you call that thing on Steel Vengeance a cutback, I'll kill you.
No, I get it.
Man, I wish we had more flying coasters. It looks like parks just don't build them anymore unless it's like a very specific thing. And
Yeah, I
the
kind of wish
total
that,
ones-
I kind of wish
They're like
that
super
flying...
expensive.
Yeah,
I haven't been on Fly, but
It's
one
so
of the things
good.
I feel like I would miss whenever I get on Fly is I would miss the intense on your back elements. Because that's one of my favorite things about flying coasters or whatever.
Fly has
dive
intense
into
elements on your
pencils.
stomach.
Yeah, but
You went and rode it, didn't you?
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
this sequence is cool.
Yeah, it's like very trippy.
Like they're coming out the overbank and then immediately flip over his stomach. Alright, actually, no, it goes the other way, doesn't it? It goes this way. Which is just as cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little upset that flying coasters seem to have died out. And I really hope that spinning coasters, like the extreme spinners, don't end up in the same fate. Because I think both of those concepts are really cool and unique and worth exploring further.
Yeah. That might be... That turnaround right there might be way too strong of positives against the best.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, that's a cool sequence right there.
Yeah.
Clearly my music taste is not all there, because I don't know this album either. But there's also no theming, so not entirely sure how to rate that. But very nice nonetheless. This is a cool concept. This like crazy wide, I don't know what's going on there, but
Yeah.
that's kind of funny.
Maybe it would have made sense to whatever music here.
Oh yeah, that's true. Although, is it an unload station and a load station? So maybe it's just like...
Might have been planned for some bit of... Well, I don't know.
This looks like an FVD file that never got auto-connected back to the station. I see it now. Still very cool. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Alright, this one is by Muffles. It's called Selito Run. And it's themes to the album Watts in a Tank by Diesel. We got an RMC here. See, I was wondering if I recognize this album, but I don't think I do. Because I'm assuming when you're talking about Diesel, you're not talking about, like, Shaq as DJ Diesel. But, prove me wrong otherwise. Definitely getting...
Hey, look, it's Lightning Rod.
Yeah, definitely getting the Lightning Rod inspiration, I was about to say. Which is fine, Lightning Rod was
It's
good at
kind of
least.
funny whenever I still see someone with Lightning Rod as their number one, and I'm like, man, you have not been back in Hollywood, have you?
Honestly, I mean, I haven't been back either. But I feel like the best part of the ride are unchanged anyways, so...
Yeah.
But I have also had a downward trending experience with the general overall quality of the ride as a whole before that anyways. So it's already fallen quite a bit, and I haven't even been back for the...
Yeah, my first and last time I rode Lightning Rod was the last year. Was 2022 the last year they had the launch on Lightning Rod?
Gosh, that's so sad to say.
I think it was 23.
23 was last year? Okay.
I think I rode it in 23.
Okay, yeah, I did it in 2022.
Okay.
It still had the launch, but you kind of just slowly crested over the top.
Yeah, no,
it was a fun ride. I still really enjoyed it. But...
It only flew over the top for the first year. They took that off at the end of 2017.
That was glorious.
Oh, it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. But, like, here's the thing. When they did that, and they slowed it down over the top, they also changed the wheel compound a little bit. So it had a lot lower friction when it did that. So
nylons?
Maybe? I mean, I don't know how much they switched out. But when it crawled over the top, by the time you got to the quad down, it was going the same speed as it was, even when it was going faster.
Yeah.
So,
maybe
like...
maybe they put it to steel on steel. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think Lightning Rod runs steel on... Not Lightning Rod, sorry. Outlaw Run.
Yeah, it does.
Does it? Damn.
Yeah. Because, like, I feel like...
Is that why it's so rough?
No, that wouldn't really be why it's rough. It definitely feels a lot more like a wooden roller coaster, but, like, the roughness comes from potholes, not from those wheels.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no, when it first opened, and it was going really fast, the first half of the ride was definitely noticeably faster, but everything from the quad down on was potentially even faster than it was beforehand. So, slowdown ruining the quad down is an absolute myth. The only thing that the slowdown really ruined that I am upset about is the 45-degree off-axis hill in the back. Because the exit of that in the back row on the right side was like the greatest thing ever.
Interesting.
And it got nerfed into floater. Because that's earlier in the layout, so it didn't have the... And the drop is really cool. The drop is really cool.
Yeah.
Because you used to start getting the airtime pop as if it was an airtime hill, like as you're still going up.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
When did you get to ride it?
2016, 2017, and then 23.
Oh, you got the 16 rides?
Yeah, at night.
I'm so jealous about that because
fantastic.
I went 3 separate times. Like 3 separate full like multi-day trips in 2016 to try and get on it. And I was unsuccessful.
I'm sorry.
So I went back in April of 2017.
It was also very painful though, I remember. Like I literally had black and blue bruises on my thighs the next morning from lightning rod.
I mean, it's just that good.
Yeah, it was a very good ride though.
But anyways, for this one, very clear lightning rod inspiration, and I think that's a good thing. So, good job here. Have it including a mid course is an interesting take on it, but not necessarily a bad one. Very nice. And not familiar with the album, so I can't comment on that. But very nice. Let's take a look at the next one here. Alright, so this next one is by Waldo Lar.
Oh, I've been very excited for this one.
This is Portal Test 1. Doing the soundtrack based on the Portal soundtrack. Which I'm interested to see this because I've been...
Yeah.
Ah, the track is so cool. And they did the texture properly.
Our first hard light roller coaster.
Yeah.
This is actually like so sick.
Yeah, the track texture is so cool. Definitely needs a little more, to it, but the vision and the general idea is so cool.
You remember those RCT3 box coasters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe.
Yeah. Oh, you should do that sometime. Make people make box coasters.
Oh, true.
That'd be funny. Coaster in a box.
All the prop. That might be a little bit too samey, but the prompt is watch a box coaster.
I'm so lost on the orientation here.
Yeah.
What if you had like 3 different boxes that you had to build in that you had to like bridge into, and you'd like specific locations where you could cross into them?
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
like specific banking,
being,
banking going in. Okay, I'll write that down. Write that down.
Like a warehouse coaster.
Oh, that was a cool way to mess with the perspective.
That's a true to the name Immelman. In the additional comments, they said, "Welcome to Aperture Science Portal Testing Platform Vehicle, an experiment to test the viability using our portal technology for mass transit. Climb aboard our test enclosure that this will work without melding everyone's on board's bodies together. We know that with one person, it's something that we were holding. It's something they were holding, so why not test 16 subjects at once? Aperture Science is happy to help you aboard physically and with your trust. Cave Johnson." Oh, you did have the cake. Oh my gosh. Wait, did you put fake outside tracks, or was I just not paying attention? You did have fake outside track just to make it even more disorienting.
I was like, wait, the ride's only that short? I didn't realize there was literally all these like extra sections though.
That's crazy.
That's such a good ride.
Yeah, that's
Which,
cool.
if you did it... Wait, are the extra sections that go out other parts of the same ride that are meant to be in the same room? That you're just trying to, like, portray as going through a portal? Because that would be cool. It is!
Oh, see, it's
That's
all
cool.
Okay.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, because then this is the... That's cool.
Yeah, wow.
I was wondering how you would... Whether that would be addressed or not.
I definitely need to watch this POV again, actually.
Yeah. Bravo, Waldo, bravo.
Yeah, damn. I feel like this is definitely the right texture for this room. Okay, no lit candle on the cake though, SMH. Yeah, that's cool. And the dispatches is the button press for the control panel. That's iconic. So cool. Yeah, if you want to see the POV again, then it's on the Steam Workshop. Very cool. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Alright, this one is by Tho124. It's called Food House The Ride. Themes to the album Food House by Food House. Which I actually am familiar with this album of all the albums on this list. So I'm excited to see this one, and it looks like we are in for a treat. And that structure on the side is scaring me. Oh, no, it's just Top Thrill 2. Okay.
More like flop thrill poo.
Oh, true. Breakfast.
Anyways, we're gonna get to ride a good Zamperla coaster, a functional one.
True. That's probably why they put it there, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what song you were thinking of here.
This is like the most interesting Zamperla spinner layout I've ever seen.
Nope, and it spins right away.
It's big.
What a wacky turnaround. Like Lost Gravity type.
Oh, with the new rollbacks only
piece.
piece, too.
Oh my god.
Reverse banked?
This ride is so demented in the best possible way.
Well, that's true to theming. I like the rainbow cross ties, too. Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
oh my God.
With the flat spin? Or the flat turn there?
Yeah, it's like so hilarious. Like everything about this ride.
Good God, that is.
It's like hilarious, but it works. It works in a cool way and in an ironic haha food house way. What is the Pete Pack doing over there? Just having to...
Appealing to the fan base.
Oh my gosh, we still have so much more.
Oh my God, we're about to have a seizure in this room.
Oh gosh.
Rave, rave,
Seizure
rave.
warning. Good
Oh
lord.
God.
Yeah, that's Food House.
Rita in a
Good
box.
lord. And then we just go back up into the station. Hard stop. Yeah, back up into the station.
Iconic spinning coasters I've like ever seen in NoLimits.
Yeah,
Honestly.
this is actually so hype, and like not even in a ha hee hee ha fa funny Food House way. But also like Food House rocks, so. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, please upload a video of this. And, like, tag Food House or something. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna spend any time in there.
Oh, there was a fire effect.
Yeah, there it is. Right here.
Even with the detail of
with
putting the
this-
propane tank and everything.
Yeah, jeez, yeah, you really went all out on the details there. The Outer Bank over the lift, too. That's so cool.
Sometimes somebody in charge at Six Flags Over Texas will decide they want to refill the propane tank at Texas Giant. And every now and then there'll be a blast of fire, but
Damn.
they don't always bother with it.
That's like, the fire affected backlot at KD. Pretty much only works on holidays.
Oh.
I don't know if they even do that anymore. Volcano used to work pretty consistently, at least. But, not backlot. It did when it was Italian Job. But a lot of things were good when it was Italian Job. Yeah, this is so cool. Big fan of Food House and Food House The Ride, apparently. And I think that's our last one for today.
Cool.
So I guess we should look at the winners of the last vote. And again, there's not going to be a vote for this one. There's not going to be a voting form or anything. You know, just because of the change of structure to all this. But for our previous one, we do have the winners that we still had. So to go over that, in third place for overall best, we had Matrix Coasters with Neptune's Wrath. And then in second, we had TB's Wipeout. And in first was Waldo Lars Lighthouse Plunge. That one was a cool one. I did like that one. And then for best use of template, we had a two-way tie for second with Vertical Thrills and Matrix Coasters. And then Waldo Lar getting the clean sweep for first place. So very nice with that. Not many votes, but that's okay. It was the last one anyways. Well, congrats again to those winners. They are, as a reminder, the last winners for this contest. Due to the changing structure, there is not going to be any voting form for this week's. So if you liked what you saw from the submissions in this week, make sure to let the creators know by either leaving a comment on this video or subscribing to their own YouTube channels, which they'll probably comment down below. But let's just get into this week's challenge, this number challenge, not week. It's not week anymore. We're bi-weekly. So this is challenge number 20. It's crazy that we've made it this far. I didn't expect to host 20 of these when I first started it, but we're still going. It's been quite a while, and we've hit this nice big round number. And for those of you familiar with NoLimits challenges and contests and the general sort of things in the community, you'll know that nice big round numbers generally mean one specific thing when it comes to NoLimits challenges. And this one is going to be no different. And it just so happens that I have been working in collaboration with another NoLimits user who goes by Maro, who is a genius with scripting, to create a camera tools pack that we released last weekend. And there'll be links for it down in the description below. But if you're familiar with the default orange cam that comes in NoLimits stock, it just attaches to a track and follows it at a set speed so that you can get cool off-ride shots for your coaster videos. Our camera pack works the same as that, except pretty much any frustration you have ever had with that has been worked out and made to be completely usable. So it's much easier to set up really complicated, complex, interesting off-ride shots for your NoLimits videos. This is just the demo version of that pack. We only have one camera object and then the one simple target object. And And in the full release of the pack, which will be coming at some point, they're not finished yet, but there's going to be way more than that. I think we're going to have 5 cameras and 3 different target objects at the moment. So obviously, if you enjoy this pack, like Morrow and myself know that you're enjoying it, so that we can work hard to get the rest of the pack out fully. But at this point, you've probably guessed that this week's challenge is going to be a video challenge. Just like Roundup 100, 200, all the big even numbered roundups, we're going to be doing a video challenge for this week. Now that means the submission is going to be a little bit different. Instead of submitting the download for a park file, you're just going to submit a YouTube video link. This can be unlisted, this can be public, doesn't really matter, but the submission form will update this. Just make sure it's not private so that I have access to it and can see it. And then we'll all still sit down like normal and just watch the videos and see what you guys came up with. But specifically for these videos, we want you guys to specifically focus on doing the most interesting camera shots that you can think of. So this can be using a cool technique. This can just be setting up a ridiculous follow path. You know, the crazier the better. Doesn't have to be one single shot. It can be a whole video. You can scatter these complicated shots all throughout the video, make it like a true roundup video. We just really want to see this camera pack and, you know, cinematography in NoLimits in general get a little bit of the focus for these, because I find it really cool and interesting to see what I can do personally with getting cool and unique camera angles that aren't necessarily built into the sim. I have a lot of fun with that when I submit the roundup videos. If you go back and watch the Alpine coaster video, which you should because I worked hard on it and got 3rd place in the last roundup video, but there are 4 or 5, maybe even more, I don't remember, shots in that use techniques that are not standard, so to speak, for recording videos in NoLimits. And they're not like flashy or anything necessarily special, but if you've ever worked with cameras and stuff in NoLimits, you might be sitting there going, huh. And that's what I want to see from this contest. You don't necessarily have to use the camera pack. The link will be in the description to download the camera pack, and there's also it's also available in the Steam Workshop, and using it will probably make it a lot easier to set up some of those complicated shots and things, but it isn't required. There are some techniques that you can still do without needing the camera pack at all. So as far as the content of your video, definitely want to focus on those interesting camera shots, cool filming techniques, interesting things, and also the ride that you choose to record can be any ride you want that you have made. So if you want to use a previous week's contest submission, that's totally cool. If you didn't get to finish your entry for the previous week and you want to finish it up and submit it for that, that's cool. If you want to build a whole new ride specifically for this, that's also cool. The only thing I don't really want to see is recording somebody else's ride, especially without their permission. It should still be, you know, your work. You could even go back and add some final polish to a long previous contest and record that. As is with the previous challenge as well, definitely you want to be aware of copyrighted audio, since these will be going on YouTube. It's not going to be a problem on our side, so we will still listen to the audio. But before you work hard to work on this video and get the audio all sorted out and upload it, and then get your audio muted because you don't have your audio is copyrighted or whatever, you just really want to be careful about that. So what I like to do when I'm looking at making a video is I'll choose the song, and then I'll take some useless clip or whatever and put the song over that clip, upload the video, and then while I'm making the rest of the video, I'll keep an eye on it and make sure that it doesn't get copyright striked or taken down. I don't care if it gets claimed, so long as it doesn't get like muted or taken down as a whole. but doing a test upload that has the audio of your choice to make sure that nothing happens before you start putting in all that work to get the video sorted out is probably something that you would want to do. But that's really about it. I just want to see the most interesting camera shots that you can come up with and make a video out of it, upload it to YouTube. As always, the submission form will be in the link in the description. There is no voting form again, and we will also have a download for the camera pack in the description as well, if you want to use that, which I encourage. The ride can be any particular ride of your own that you want, just don't record somebody else's ride and upload that. But aside from that, you can pretty much do anything you want. So I'm excited to see what everyone can come up with and how we can utilize this camera pack and make cinematography in NoLimits as a whole just that much a little better. But I think that's about it. So I will see you all in 2 weeks.